व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोधनन्दन व्रज जन रंजन यमुनतीरावनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन वल्लभा गिरिवरधारी यशोदानंदन व्रज जन रंजन यमुनतीरावनचारी हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम जय राधा वल्लभ राधा वल्लभ राधे जय जय जगन्नाथ जय बलदेवा जय सुभद्रा जय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय जय गौरनिताय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शील प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा जय प्रभुपदा शील प्रभुपदा जय गुरुदेवा जय गुरुदेवा जय Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva
Jaya
Gurudeva
Gurudeva Jaya Gurudeva
Jaya
Gurudeva Jaya
Gurudeva Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
जय ओम विश्वपाल परमहंस परिव्राजक आचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतश्री श्रीमद हिज डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय। नामाचार्य श्रील हरिदास ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्री वासादि गौर भक्त वृंद की जय। जय श्री गंगामयी मनमयी की जय। जय श्री भक्ति देवी तुलसीदेव महारानी की जय। सामवेद भक्त वृंद की जय। हरिनाम संकीर्तन की जय। हरे कृष्ण महामंत्र की जय। ट्रांसमेंटल बुक डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। गंगा की जय। ट्रांसमेंटल प्रसाद डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन की जय। जय श्री श्री राधा वल्लभ राज ललित विशाख राधा श्याम सुंदर कृष्ण बलराम राधा मदन मोहन गौरनीता जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा देवी की जय। All brothers and devotees, Hare Krishna. All brothers and devotees, Hare Krishna. All brothers and devotees, Hare Krishna. All glories to Guru and Guru, all glories to Srila Prabhupada की जय। Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mata ki Dandot Pranam, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Before we start, there are a couple of things that I want to bring to your notice. This Sunday, I am traveling to Gujarat for our yatra to Dwaraka and Somnath. So Sunday we will not have the session.
Okay.
Similarly, on 26th afternoon, I will be reaching Dwaraka and we'll be going for darshans. So again, 26th we will not have a session. So the next session will be on 24th, Monday the 24th.
Okay.
Just so that you are aware, okay, that I'm in yatra and that day I'm traveling on Sunday. Yeah. Sure. So from 30th we will do regularly. Yes, except I think December 3rd, I think. Yeah, Wednesday. That may be a little touch and go because my train, I do not know whether 4 o'clock train will get confirmed or 7 o'clock train will get confirmed on December 3rd, returning back to Vrindavan. Okay, so 3rd we will figure out what happens, December 3rd, but for now we are definitely, the session on 23rd and the session on 26th will not happen.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Sure. That's fine. I will discuss the rest as part of the class. Om Ajnanatimirandhasya Jnananjana-Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manojishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupakadamashyam Dhamati Swavadantikam Namavam Vishnubhadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Vishnuvedanta Swami Vidami Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pujani Nirvishekha Srimati Pasya Slavade Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prasthaya Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namane Gauratvi Namaha Namo Brahmani Devaya Brahmani Hitaya Jagaditaya Krishnaya Govindaya Namo Namaha Jai Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhara Sri Vasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Sindhu Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namaste Kanta Kanchana Vancha Kalpatarudhyascha Kripa Sindhuvakshayavacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Namaskrutyam Naram Chevanarottamam Devim Sarasatim Vyasam Tato Jemrudirei Mukam Karudvachalam Pangum Langhaite Girim Yatkrupatamam Vande Sri Gurum Devatavidam Paramananda Madhavam Sri Chaitanya Ishwaram Vandeham Sri Guru Sri Rapatakamadam Sri Guru Vaishnavansya Sri Rupam Sagarjatam Sahagana Raghunadhanvitam Tam Sajeevam Sadvaitam Savaduktam Parijana Saitam Sri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sajana Vedam Sri Vishakhatrikamsya Hari Om Tat Sat Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
So, are we good to continue with Srimad Bhagavatam, or are there any further questions left from yesterday's class? Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna Mataji.
No questions, Prabhuji.
No questions, Prabhu.
Ajay Prabhu?
No questions, Prabhu.
Okay.
Thank you.
Then let's continue with Lord Krishna actually establishing the city of Dwaraka. Right?
Yes.
No, we discussed that, right? We discussed deliverance of Muchukunda as well.
Deliverance of Muchukunda.
Also we discussed. We need to start Rukmini's
Correct, exactly.
message to Lord Krishna.
Yes.
Now, before we start with this, Lord Krishna already left the battlefield and ran away, right? When Kalayavana was attacking to save Dwaraka, he left and ran, right? That's when Kalayavana ran after him.
Yeah.
So he was Ranchodishri there, right? But Mother Rukmini, despite knowing that he was a Ranchodishri, she sends a message to Lord Krishna. So, Muchukunda, once he was shown mercy by Lord Krishna, he offered obeisances, circulated him and he left the cave. And there he saw all the humans, animals, trees and plants were lot smaller than when he had fallen asleep. Then he said, look, age of Kali is soon going to come. Right? Because all this sleeping happened in Satyuga, right?
Yeah.
Towards Treta, right? So Dwapara, he came. So Treta people are taller than Dwapara. Yes?
Yeah.
And there was all this Leela was towards the end of Dwapara. Yes? So he said, look, Kali is going to come. Everything is shorter. Yeah? So, Muchukunda worshipped Lord Krishna with complete devotion. So Lord Krishna returned to Mathura, right? But still Kalayavana's army was still holding, and so he destroyed the army, collected all the valuables the soldiers had been carrying, and he started setting off for Dwaraka. Right? Just then, our Jarasandha again attacks with a force of 23 Akshauhinis. Right? Lord Balarama and Lord Krishna, acting as though they were afraid of him, right? They left everything and ran away. Jarasandha started running after them too. Kalayavana ran, now Jarasandha ran. Yes? They both came to a mountain named Pravarshana and they climbed it. Jarasandha thought they were hiding in a cave, and he searched everywhere. He couldn't find. So what did he do? He set fire on all sides. Then Lord Krishna and Balarama jumped off the peak, the other side of the mountain. They climbed onto the mountain. Jarasandha and his followers, they set all the things and they were waiting on one side. So they jumped such a way that they couldn't see. Right? What Jarasandha did was he formed a circle around the mountain. What sort of circle? A semicircle. Hoping that the semicircle warriors would see. Not a full circle, because when you burn a mountain fire, you don't know which way it runs, right? You need an escape route. Yes?
Yeah.
So semicircle around each of the edges. saying that you can see if they are running down or jumping down, screaming. But he didn't realize that they can jump from anywhere without making a sound. So Lord Krishna and Lord Balarama jumped and they escaped. Right? And they went to the Dwaraka forest. Why am I calling it Dwaraka forest? Because they had to go through the forest to the seashore. Please remember, all our forests are along the rivers. Yes?
Yes.
And all the rivers eventually go into the sea.
See?
Correct? And
Yes.
the Dwaraka fort in the middle of the ocean, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they had gone through the forest and gone to the Dwaraka fort. Right? But Jarasandha thought they were dead. Right? And he went back. But at this point, Maharaj Parikshit is asking a very important question. And Shukadeva Goswami responded to that. He said, all right, you are talking about all fives. How about the Lord's marriage to Lord Krishna? Mother Rukmini's marriage to Lord Krishna. Talk about Lord's marriages. They have spoken about the Rasa Leela, right? They have spoken about the Lord saving Mathura, moving to Dwaraka, right? Now please tell me about Mother Rukmini. Then Sri Shukadeva Goswami started narrating the history of the marriage of Mother Rukmini and Lord Krishna. So Mother Rukmini was the daughter of Bhishmaka, who was the Vidarbhanadha. She heard of Lord Krishna's beauty, strength and other fine qualities. Just but Shravanam, she made up her mind that he would be her perfect husband. Right?
Yeah.
The importance of Shravanam for the sake of the Lord Kirtanam is demonstrated by Mother Rukmini. Lord Krishna, sorry Prabhu, 1 second, my phone is ringing. I'll just answer that. So, Mother Rukmini wanted to marry him just hearing Lord Krishna's glories. The importance of Shravanam for the attraction towards Krishna. Krishna, the word stands for all attractive. That attraction comes by Shravanam is what Mother Rukmini is demonstrating here. When your Shravanam is successful, your Kirtanam will be better. That's why in the Navavidha Bhakti Margam, 9 processes of devotional service, the first is Shravanam, next is Kirtanam. Yes?
Yes.
Shravanam, Kirtanam, Vishnur Smaranam. Then comes Vishnur Smaranam. Right?
Yeah. Yes, ma'am.
So, Mother Rukmini, from Shravanam, she went to the level of Kirtanam, where she wanted Lord Smaranam, not even Kirtanam, to Smaranam, where she wanted Lord Krishna as her husband. Of course, Mother Rukmini is none other than Mother Lakshmi, and Lord Krishna is the Supreme Narayana. Therefore, Lord Krishna also wanted to marry Mother Rukmini. King Bhishmaka was okay. In fact, all the other elders in the family were okay. But only Rukmi was not okay. Why? Rukmi had some affinity towards Jarasandha and therefore was a friend of Shishupala. And Shishupala literally acted like a, subordinate of Jarasandha. Right? Shishupala acted like a subordinate of Jarasandha. Therefore, Rukmi and Shishupala had that mutual connect. Yes? And Rukmini said, no, she should marry only Shishupala. Rukmini Devi had to oblige, so she was getting dressed as though she was accepting the proposal and she was getting ready. But right at that time, she calls upon a Brahmana who is her confidant and asks him to deliver a letter to Lord Krishna. Mind you, Lord Krishna built the fort in the midst of the sea. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right? But the Brahmana could arrive in Dwaraka, where Jarasandha couldn't arrive, the Brahmana could arrive. You see the point?
Yeah.
Doesn't matter wherever Krishna is. If somebody wants to serve the mother or the Lord, they will have the accessibility to Lord Krishna. Hare Krishna.
Yes, Prabhu.
What an important aspect, isn't it? This one. What a king could not do, a Brahmana could do. Going to the Dwaraka. Then the Lord asks the Brahmana, why have you come? And the Brahmana opens Rukmini Devi's letter and shows to him. Mind you, in those days it was not any paper sealed cover, right? Talapatras.
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
The Talapatra he could take through the sea, through the ocean to the fort without it being completely drenched and letter written lost. Right? So he said, you read it. So what did Rukmini Devi say? Ever since I have heard about you, my Lord, I have become completely attracted to you. Look at that statement. I am completely attracted to you. Krishna akarshati. Yes?
Yeah.
So Shravanam, it became Smaranam for her by the Akarshana. Without saying, please come before my marriage to Shishupala and take me away. In accordance with family custom, on the day before my marriage, I will visit the temple of goddess Ambika. That would be the best opportunity for you to appear and easily kidnap me. Who has planted the thought of kidnap? Is it Lord Krishna's decision or Mother Rukmini's decision?
Rukmini.
So, when all the acharyas, when they say Krishna kidnapped Rukmini, yeah, they are not telling us that Krishna is Bhavagrahi Janardana.
Prabhuji, but that thought to Rukmini also Krishna only gave, right?
That's a different story, Mataji. Who asked? Logic. This is LAWGIC, not LOGIC. Okay? So, Mother Rukmini says kidnap me. For Krishna was obliged. We say Krishna kidnapped Rukmini, but what could Lord Krishna do? He was asked by his eternal consort to kidnap her. Poor guy. And we all blame him. Right? And what further? She wants, if you do not show me this favor, I will give up my life by fasting and observing severe vows. One and only one wife whom he loves. How could he let her do that? Right? And she further goes on. Then perhaps in my next life, I'll be able to obtain you. अरे यार, ये जन्म की बात क्या है? सनातन धर्म है कि हम तुम पति पत्नी हैं. We both are husband and wife eternally. Where is the question of this janma? I am coming. Because that is my dharma. Lord Krishna executed his dharma. Because the eternal consort of Lord Krishna, Mother Rukmini, asked him to kidnap her. What did the Brahmana do? He just said, I have done my job, and went to do his duties. बाद में जो करना है कर लो, जाओ. So, why did Mother Rukmini send that Brahmana? The Brahmana is duty bound. Brahman janiti iti Brahmanaha. Right?
Yes.
He was only looking at his Brahminical duties, which is meditating upon Lord Krishna. The Brahmana was happy that he had darshan, the direct darshana of the Param Brahma. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So he went about doing his duties. Because he knew if the Param Brahma, Paramdhama, Purushottama is going to marry somebody, that person must not be anyone other than the Supreme Mother. Yes?
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
That's why he went on to do his duties. But there is no mention of him returning to
Dwarka.
Vidarbha.
So, yeah.
Yes?
Yeah, Vidarbha. He never returned.
Because Krishna gave him the protection. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. Oh, sorry. Krishna should kidnap now, right? So, Kundina is the capital of Vidarbha. To this Kundina, Lord Krishna arrives and he kidnaps Mother Rukmini. We know how he kidnapped and everything. So let's go through and see what happened. Lord Krishna says, I am very much attracted to Rukmini, and I know even Rukmini wants to marry her to Shishupala. So Krishna knew all this. Therefore, I must kidnap her after crushing all the low-class kings, as one might generate fire from wood by friction. Because 3 days were left, Lord Krishna told his charioteer Daruka, yes, and he set out for Vidarbha. After one night's travel, he reached Vidarbha. But Bhishmaka, in the meantime, he was too attached to his son Rukmini. So he said, all right, let's give her to Shishupala. So he was preparing everything. He made arrangements. The city was decorated. All the main roads, intersections were clean. And, Damaghosha, who is the father of Shishupala, because Damaghosha was the king of Chedi dynasty. Right? He also arrived in Vidarbha. So King Bhishmaka, who is Mother Rukmini's father, greeted him properly and gave him a place to stay. And Jarasandha, Shalva, Dantavakra. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
Yes. They all came to witness the occasion. These were all enemies of Krishna. Right? And they said, if Krishna were to come here to kidnap, we will take care of Krishna. Right? And ensure Shishupala gets his bride. Once Lord Balarama heard, he gathered an entire army and he also went to Kundinapura. Right? Of course, as usual, as the ritual is required, the night before the wedding, Rukmini Devi was about to retire and she did not see either Krishna or Brahmana. In anxiety, she started thinking how unfortunate I am. But then her left eye started twitching and the entire left side started twitching. When this was happening, the Brahmana suddenly appears at night. So Krishna planned the return of the Brahmana without anybody noticing. Yes? And he relates to her whatever Krishna said, including the promise to kidnap her. Right? But in the meantime, King Bhishmaka heard Krishna and Balarama had arrived. he went out to greet them, saying that, oh, they are lovely people, let them come and witness the marriage. Little did he know that he was going to kidnap. Right? He respected them, lot of respect, and seeing Lord Krishna, people in Vidarbha were talking to one another, saying that, in fact, Krishna would be more suitable for Rukmini. And they said, whatever punya we have, let Krishna win Rukmini's hand. So, it was apparent to even the average citizens of Vidarbha. It was clear to them, but not to Rukmini. The association of the non-devotees, yes?
Yes.
And the attachment to a non-devotee son. Even King Bhishmaka couldn't see the suitability. Yes?
Yep.
So, not recognizing Lord Krishna is not just association with the demons, it's also due to the attachment, a material attachment, that we will not be attracted towards Krishna. King Bhishmaka is an example of that materialistic attachment, and Rukmi is an example of the demoniac association. Prabhu and Mataji clear on this point?
Yes, Prabhu.
But when that association was not there, and when that attachment was not there, every average citizen of Vidarbha could immediately see, and they were praying that Krishna married Mother Rukmini.
Yeah.
See the difference?
Yes.
The unenvious. Yes?
Yep.
The unenvious get attracted to Krishna. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why Lord Krishna says in the 7th chapter, 1st verse of Bhagavad Gita, Jnanam te savijnanam pravakshami anasuyave, because you are unenvious. Yes?
Yeah.
So these people had the vijnana, or the applied knowledge. They had the jnana that Krishna should marry. They had the bhava which gave them the jnana that Krishna should marry Mother Rukmini. Yes?
Yes,
But
Prabhu.
it became the vijnana, or the applied knowledge, or realized knowledge, that they wanted to offer the pious credits to make it happen. Hare Krishna?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. So they got the vijnana because they were unenvious. So, when the time came for Mother Rukmini Devi to visit the temple of Ambika Mata, right, she proceeded there with all the guards. After bowing down to Ambika Devi, Rukmini Devi prayed, saying that, please let me have Lord Krishna as husband. And then she, her Sakhi, she took the hand of her and she left the Ambika temple. Mother Rukmini Devi, being the Supreme Mother, who is nothing but Lord Krishna himself, right? Mother Rukmini Devi is none other than Radharani. Yes?
Yep.
She was so beautiful that everybody there fell to the ground unconscious. So because all the warriors fell unconscious, she had no problem. She tiptoed happily towards where Lord Krishna was. Right? While all the others who were awake were looking on, Lord Krishna took Mother Rukmini onto his chariot. Srimad Bhagavatam says, like a lion claiming the rightful share from a band of jackals. Right? He drove all the kings who were challenging him. He scared them away and slowly made his exit along with his associates. And Jarasandha and other kings were unable to bear the defeat and dishonor. And they said, what nonsense have we done? So many of us were together, But why couldn't take care of one Krishna and one Balarama with his army? Huh? Balarama, who is Rama or Ananda, is in Lord Krishna's happiness, and whose Bala is for the service of Lord Krishna, right? Why would he let all these people do anything, right? They thought we are like lion, but it's like, a petty animal stealing our thing. They did not realize the real lion, the Narasimha. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah. Right. Srimad Bhagavatam talks about Lord Krishna claiming Mother Rukmini, right? Like a lion taking it from a band of jackals. Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu.
But Brahmavavarta Purana, which is an Upapurana, details what exactly happened. Why am I bringing this? Just to understand how Lord Krishna acts. Lord Krishna extends his arm. Mother Rukmini places her palm in his palm. Then Krishna pulls her onto the chariot. Yes? And what does he do? He gives her the reins so that he can fight with all the people. Yeah? She drives the chariot, he fights and drives everybody away. Right? The beauty here is, this is what he advised Arjuna when he had to kidnap Subhadra Devi. He advises, let Subhadra drive the chariot. Arjuna asks, why so? Because it is her life. Here also, Lord Krishna is saying that it's Rukmini Devi's life that she is deciding. Yes?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
What is Lord Krishna demonstrating through all of this? That he respects everybody's independence. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
So if we want our life to be Krishna conscious, right, we have to control the reins called our mind. In this body that is compared to a chariot, right? Mind is the rein, right? Yes or
Yes,
no?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
So we with our intelligence need to control so that our Jivana Yana or the life's journey is Narayana. Narayana Gambyam. It is towards the Supreme Narayana, Sri Krishna. Hare Krishna. Clear?
Yes, Prabhu.
In every Leela, Krishna has a message for all of us. Just as Mother Rukmini Devi gave us the message of importance of Shravanam to have Krishna Smaranam and attraction towards him. Yes? So, now, this chapter in detail talks about how Krishna defeated the kings. And also how Rukmini was half-shaved. So as Lord Krishna was taking away Mother Rukmini or Mother Rukmini was taking away Lord Krishna, whichever way you want to see it, right? All the kings who were there, they pursued. But Lord Balarama and the generals of the Yadava army, they turned around and started blocking their advance, and the enemy armies, they started shooting many arrows upon Lord Krishna's army, and Mother Rukmini, seeing such violent attack, looked at Sri Krishna very afraid. But Lord Krishna, what did he do? Simply smiled and said, don't worry. Ma suchaha. Yeah?
Yeah.
And that's the very thing he tells us. Sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchaha. Right? My army, Narayani Sena, will destroy. You don't worry. Right? So, Lord Balarama Deva and all the other heroes started destroying the other armies. With what arrows? Naracha, which are from Swayam Narayana certified. Naracha, Narayana certified arrows. This is Narayani Sena. Yes?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were completely defeated and they ran away. Jarasandha then starts consoling Shishupala. Now he gets into philosophy. In Telugu there is a saying, Andite Zuttu Andakapote Kaadu, which means if you are able to grab the hair, otherwise at least grab the feet so that the fellow is in your control. So he now says, happiness and distress are never permanent and are under the control of Supreme Lord. 17 times Krishna defeated me, but at the end I was victorious over him because he ran away. Thus, seeing the victory and defeat are under control of the destiny and time, I have learned not to succumb to either lamentation or joy. After lamenting, saying that we were all, we are a lion and, a small animal has taken away our fodder. Yes? Time now favors the Yadavas, so they have defeated you with only a small army, but in the future time will favor you and you will surely conquer them. Shishupala took his followers and returned to Chedi. Dhammaghosha also returned. Rukmini's brother, Rukmini Devi's brother Rukmini hated Krishna because he was attached to Shishupala. Right? So, he was so infuriated, he took a vow in front of all the kings, saying that I won't return to Kundina until Krishna had been destroyed and Rukmini is rescued. A big vow, yes? So he went with his army to attack the Lord. He didn't know how powerful the Lord was, so what did he do? He went out to attack Krishna, all by himself. He approached the Lord and struck him with arrows and demanded him to release Mother Rukmini. Whatever weapons Rukmini threw at him or launched at him, Lord Krishna broke them to pieces. And he was about to kill Rukmini with his sword when Mother Rukmini actually requests him and pleads with him, saying that please spare my brother's life. So Lord Krishna did not kill Rukmini. What did he do? He just shaved off Rukmini's hair here and there. Yes? Right? And left him disfigured. Then Lord Balarama appears on the scene with the Yadava army. Seeing Rukmini disfigured, he actually chastises Lord Krishna. How can you disfigure such a close family member? It is as good as killing him. Yes? Therefore, he should not be killed but set free. Then he tells Rukmini that the sorry condition of her brother, was because of his past actions. Everyone is responsible for their own happiness and suffering, and he told her that the transcendent interpretation of Jiva is, and told her how illusion of happiness and distress is simply a result of ignorance. So Mother Rukmini accepted Lord Baladeva's instructions and gave up her sorrow. There, Lord Baladeva acted as the original Pradhama Guru. Yes?
Yes.
Yes? Rukmini was totally frustrated. Forget about all his strength and his will to fight. Because he didn't want to return home without conquering Krishna, Rukmini constructed a city of his own on that spot and took up residence there in a mood of complete anger. So, Lord Krishna took Rukmini Devi to Dwaraka and married her, and all the citizens celebrated this marriage in a very, very lavish style, broadcasting throughout the city how Lord Krishna kidnapped Mother Rukmini, and everyone in Dwaraka was delighted to see Lord Krishna united with Mother Rukmini. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
Rukmini. Ruk, the word stands for what? What does the word Ruk mean? Search in Google.
Stop.
Sorry, Prabhu?
Stop. Wait, stop.
Wait or stock?
Stop, stop. STOP.
No, Prabhu. That's Hindi.
Okay.
I'm asking Sanskrit Ruk.
Okay. Radiance, beauty.
Light.
Sorry?
It is light, radiance, or beauty.
Light, radiance, and beauty. That's why Ruk Veda, which is full of Ruks. Beautiful composition. Hare Krishna.
Yeah.
So Mother Rukmini, when many of the warriors saw her beauty, why did they fall? Her name was Rukmini because she had that radiance, beauty, and the effulgence.
Mhm.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu and Mataji, clear? Why Mother Rukmini is called Rukmini?
Yeah.
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes,
Yes, Prabhu.
yes. Now, let's move on. Now, Pradyumna. Now, this is Pradyumna is a son of Lord Krishna who was kidnapped by the demon Shambhara. Right? Pradyumna, how he killed Shambhara and returned with his wife, is described in this chapter. This Pradyumna was Kamadeva, who was burned by Lord Shiva. Yes, reborn as Mother Rukmini's son. Hare Krishna.
Mhm.
So, one demon named Shambhara, thinking Pradyumna is his enemy, kidnapped him from the maternity room. Even before he was 10 days old.
Oh.
Shambhara threw this 10 days old baby into the ocean and returned to his kingdom. And a very big fish, like a shark, swallowed Pradyumna. It was caught by fishermen in a net, and they presented this huge fish to Shambhara. When his cooks cut it open, they found a child alive within its belly. So they gave the child to a maidservant named Mayavati. She was so astonished to see him. Just then Narada Muni comes. Wherever there is a trouble, there is Narada Muni. He told who that baby was. Mayavati, that maidservant, was originally Kamadeva's wife Rati Devi. She was waiting for her husband to be reborn in a new body. Right? And she took the employment because Kamadeva's wife is Rati. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. She took an employment in the household of Shambhara. Now that she understood this infant was indeed her husband, so she had lot of affection for him, and after a very short time, Pradyumna grew to youthful maturity, and everybody was captivated by the beauty. Then Rati Devi approached him in the mood of conjugal love, but addressing as his mother, Pradyumna commented saying that she was putting aside her proper maternal mood and behaving like a passionate girlfriend. Then Rati Devi tells him who the both were, how she advised him to kill Shambhara, and she helped him with instructed mantras known as Maha Maya mantras. So Pradyumna went to Shambhara And after insulting him, he challenged him to fight. Shambhara took up his club and marched outside. The demon tried many things, but nothing worked. Yeah? And when he chanted the Mahamaya mantras, he could behead Shambhara with the sword. At that moment, Rati Devi appeared in the sky and she took Pradyumna away from Dwaraka. So, when Pradyumna arrived with Rati Devi to Lord Krishna's palace, the many beautiful ladies there thought he was Krishna himself, because he had such similar appearance and his dress also resembled the Lord's. Out of shyness, all the ladies ran here and there to hide themselves. But after a little while, they started noticing the differences. Right? And once they understood this was not Lord Krishna, they gathered around him. When Mother Rukmini Devi saw Lord Krishna, Pradyumna, her motherly love had overflown, so much so, again, the milk started pouring from her breast. Where did we see milk flowing from the breast?
Yashoda.
Yashoda Maya, Mother Rukmini. Yes?
Yes.
And she said, look, one of my sons was abducted from the maternity room. If he were still alive, he would be the age of this boy. That's what she was thinking. While she was thinking that way, Lord Krishna arrives along with Mother Devaki and Vasudeva. Lord Krishna understood the situation perfectly, but he kept silent. Then Narada comes there and explains everything. Everyone was amazed to hear and embrace Pradyumna in great ecstasy. Because Pradyumna was so handsome and so closely resembled Krishna, the ladies in maternal relationship with Pradyumna could not help thinking of him as their conjugal lover. That is, other wives of Lord Krishna. He was, after all, exactly like not the other wives, other ladies in Dwaraka, I beg your pardon. Yes? The exact reflection of Sri Krishna. And therefore it was natural for them to see in that way. But whoever felt that way, please remember, they were only thinking of Krishna, they were not thinking of Pradyumna. Yes? Clear on the difference?
Yes, ma'am.
Whenever they saw Pradyumna, they remembered Krishna. So the conjugal love was for Krishna, not directly for Pradyumna. Yes? Clear?
Yeah.
Yes. So, that finishes Pradyumna and everything. Now comes the wonderful story of Syamantaka jewel. Yeah? Right. This is about how Lord Krishna recovers the Syamantaka jewel when false accusations are made, by Satrajit and others. Yes?
Yeah.
Right. Most important thing to remember is Krishna first married Jambavan's daughter Jambavati Devi. The third wife is Satyabhama Devi, who is daughter of Satrajit.
Yeah.
Although in the Stotra we say Rukmini Satyabhamakyam Sahitam Krishnam Ashrayet. Yes?
Yeah.
Mother Satyabhama is the third wife.
Yeah.
Jambavati Devi is the second wife. This is very, very important to remember. Why did the Lord enact the Syamantaka jewel Leela? To show how material wealth is inferior to transcendental pleasure. So actually Shukadeva Goswami mentions, saying that, Satrajit offended, for Syamantaka jewel. So King Parikshit becomes curious and asks him to narrate the details. Then Sri Shukadeva Goswami is narrating the details of the Leela. So Satrajit actually receives Syamantaka jewel from sun god, who is Surya, who is his best well-wisher. So he has that on a chain around his neck, and he once goes to visit Lord Krishna. Because he was wearing that gem and that stone, he was glowing like sun god himself. So when he went to Dwaraka, people ran up to Lord Krishna and told him that Lord Surya had come. But Krishna replied saying that no. It is not Surya, it's King Satrajit. Right? Because he is wearing Samantaka jewel, he is looking very, very effective. Right? What did Satrajit do? In Dwaraka, he set up a special altar in his home and installed the stone. So every day, this Shamantaka jewel had the capacity to produce a lot of gold. It had additional power where, if it was properly worshipped, the entire country would be completely wealthy. So, Lord Krishna said, well, let the Shamantaka jewel be the possession of Dwaraka rather than possession of Satrajit. Right? So he asked Satrajit to give that gemstone to Ugrasena. But Satrajit refuses because what Lord Krishna is thinking is both Mathura and Dwaraka. If it is with the king of the Yadus, right? It will be with both, right?
Yeah.
Yes. So he was thinking of the superior good, but Satrajit says no. But what happens? Shortly thereafter, Prasena, who is Satrajit's son, he goes to hunt, but he goes wearing this Shamanta jewel on his neck. Right? But a lion kills him from behind, and when she runs away, when he drags him away and runs, the jewel comes to the mountain cave. Right? Where Jambavan was living, so he killed the lion and gave the jewel to his son to play with. When Prasena didn't return, Satrajit accused Lord Krishna of stealing the Samantaka jewel, killing his brother Prasena. Lord Krishna, when he heard about this, what people were talking, he said, I'll clear my name. So he went along with certain citizens into the forest to find Prasena. They found his body and also his horse lying. So the lion ate him and the horse as well. They saw the body of the lion that was killed. So he told the citizens who came along with him to stand outside the cave, and he went into the why bears generally live in caves. So the Lord entered the cave and saw the Shamantaka jewel lying next to the child in a cradle. When Krishna tried to take the jewel, right, the nurse who was taking care of the child, she screamed. Jambavan quickly came up. Jambavan, considering Krishna as an ordinary man, began fighting with him. For 28 days, they continuously fought until finally Jambavan grew weaker and weaker from the Lord's blows. Now Jambavan understood, saying that Krishna was the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Then he started glorifying Lord Krishna. The Lord touched Jambavan with his lotus hand, and all his fears were displayed, and he explained everything about the jewel. With great devotion, Jambavan gladly presented the Shamantaka jewel to the Lord, together with his unmarried daughter, Jambavati Devi. Here, Jambavan, in his prayers, actually glorifies Lord Krishna, saying that out of my ego, when you appeared as Lord Ramachandra, when you asked me to seek a boon, I said I wanted to fight with you. For how long? For 2 pakshas. One paksha is 14 days, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Right? So 2 pakshas. That's why Lord Krishna fought with him for 28 days before he made him weaker. There was no need for Lord Krishna to fight with Jambavanta like that for 28 days. He could have defeated him with 1 blow. But because Jambavan requested that period, Lord Ramachandra promised. Therefore, Lord Krishna delivered his promise made as Lord Ramachandra. Right? But in the meantime, all the citizens of Dwaraka who had accompanied Lord Krishna waited for 12 days, and when he did not come, they returned to Dwaraka thinking that Lord Krishna is no more. Everyone was very, very sorrowful, and they were praying to Mother Durga that Lord Krishna should safely return. Srishti sthiti praya sadhana shakti reka chayeva yasya bhuvanani vibhatti durga yichhanu rupapapi yasya cha cheshtati sa govindamadi purusham tamaham bhajami. She is the one who acts according to his wish, right? As Ambika, Mother Rukmini prayed to her. Now they are praying as Mother Durga. But it's only when he instructed that she did the Sankarshanaya Zogamaya of Lord Balarama from Mother Devaki's womb and planted in Rohini Devi's womb. Yes or no? But Krishna's Yogamaya is so powerful, people forget Krishna's position and act like ordinary human beings. Yes? Yes. So Lord Krishna entered along with his new wife Jambavati Devi. He's called Satrajit, gave him the jewel, and he told him the entire story. Then Satrajit accepted the jewel with great shame and, lot of remorse. He went back home. There he said, look, I need to compensate for my mistake. I should not only give the jewel to Lord Krishna, but also my daughter to atone for my offense. And, because he decided to, purify himself, he actually offered both the jewel and Satyabhama Devi at the lotus feet of the Lord. Then Lord Krishna accepted Satyabhama Devi's hand, who was, but the jewel he refused, saying that you may keep it. Hare Krishna.
Yes.
Refusing the jewel, Krishna has demonstrated that anything material is for universal good that he has established, not for his personal liking. Yes? Originally he asked Satrajit to hand over the jewel to King Ugrasena. That means for the entire Yadava community. Yes?
Yeah.
But now, when it was personally offered to him, he said, no, not required. So what is Lord Krishna telling us through this Leela? Look, the material nature I am creating because you have the desire to lord over the material nature. Right?
Yep.
But I am beyond this material nature. Don't have material attachments. That's what Lord Krishna is teaching us in this chapter. Okay, Prabhu and Mataji?
Yes, ma'am.
It's 5 minutes past our, confirmed time. So, we will talk about, how Satrajit, got murdered, etc., later on. Yes?
Yes, ma'am.
It will be next Monday, Prabhu Mataji.
Yes, Prabhu.
And also after this session, I am going on to a few calls. So, I will be probably uploading this video only by tomorrow. Not today.
Fine.
Yes, fine. No problem.
Thank you, Prabhu. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Any
Jai.
questions or comments, most welcome.
Nothing, Prabhu.
All good, Prabhu.
Okay, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Hare Krishna,
Krishna.
Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Jai.
Thank you.